Hey yo, Ram fam, and welcome back to another evening of CIU Esports. My name is Crab Clown Jimmy, and I am the head coach of this program, and I'm excited to bring to you our first CIU Rams Smash game of the NACE regular season. This semester, we have an all-new lineup for you as we wave goodbye to two of our graduates from last semester, former team captain Eric Wasatsky and graduating senior Colby Hull. We waved goodbye to those excellent players as they made space for two more players on our team. We're going to go over that roster for you right now. Stepping into the team captain role is Caleb Phillips. He will be playing on banjo and kazooie. He has done a great job setting up this team and providing them with the insights and the structure with which to scrimmage and practice, and they have been doing a great job in preparation for that. Next in line is another player you might remember, Nick Smith. He's a graduate student in our seminary program here at CIU, and he will be flexing his skills as Hero tonight, switching over a little bit from Falco over to Hero. Maybe if he's feeling a little nostalgic, he'll cycle back over to Falco, but we're anticipating him battling with Hero. For those of you who are joining us in chat, minor aged 14, good to see you. Gecko, welcome back. Little, welcome to the chat. We are so excited that you guys are here. Be sure to go ahead and cast your vote on who you think is coming out first. What you need to know about Smash here at CIU is that we are playing 4v4 crew battles, and that means something very, very specific. This is not your typical 1v1 Smash encounter. This is also not a 4v4 free-for-all. There are no items. We have a 10-minute timer. This is 12 stock and 12 stock. Each player has 3 stock, and they will be battling it out. So our production team here at CIU Esports has created a very, very helpful overlay that you will see on the top of your screen once the match has begun. And you will get to see exactly how many stock are remaining for both teams, as well as which character is being played by both teams. It's a really, really cool feature. It's really going to bring some clarity to our streams, and I hope that you're excited to see it because we're really excited to show it to you. This being our first NACE match of the season, this will be our first out of at least half a dozen matches every Thursday at 7. So go ahead and mark your calendar. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and to see exactly how many games we have coming up in the subsequent Thursdays. Now, what you can anticipate is this battle will be a 1v1 battle. As I alluded to earlier, they have 3 stock each. When one player defeats that other player, that player is then defeated. We go on to the next battle. If our player lost any, or if the winning player rather, lost any stock, that player will self-destruct going into the next battle because we only have 12 stock to choose from, or rather 12 stock to earn. And every player has 3 stock themselves. Right now, our players are preparing to lag test over here in the arena. They're right over here to my left, and they will begin doing coin flips and map banning in the chat with the other team captains as we get prepared for that. If you haven't already, you want to make sure that you are following us on socials. If you're new here to Twitch, be sure to give us a follow so that you know when all the action is. We also have Rocket League every Mondays at 7. We have Overwatch 2 every Tuesdays at 7. And of course, every Thursday, we have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate right here on Twitch at 7. Additionally, our Instagram profile is where we post all of our winning graphics, all of our announcement graphics, and of course, many of our clips and highlights. So be sure to check those out as well. Right now in the CIU Esports Arena, we have a lot going on. We have Overwatch preparing for their own scrimmages, and Rocket League is currently scrimmaging right now. You might even see some of my friends walk around behind me. So be sure to say a big hello to them. For those of you who are just joining us in chat, we're glad you're here. The squirrel is someone's dad, Titanium Tweety. Glad you guys are here. And thank you so much for hanging out with us as we prepare for our very, very first battle here at CIU Rams Smash for the spring 2024 semester. We are steps away from being ready. And go ahead and tell us, if you're in chat, if you're watching right now, let us know who you're here to support. What player do you know? Are you here because you're good friends with Nick or Caleb or Malik? I forgot to even tell you guys about the other 2 players. I got distracted. We have 2 new players on this team. What was I thinking? We have Malik Beaver joining this team. He's also a track runner here at CIU. He runs the 800, so he is a dual sport athlete. We're super glad to have him joining us this semester. He is a Robin player, and you will get to see some of that action here a little bit later. Additionally, Our Overwatch Gold captain, Ray Williamson, has joined the team as our 4th player, as a Zero Suit Samus player, and has given it his all this semester to rise in ranks to match his peers, so that we have a solid 4-player team for spring 2024. So if you know any of these good people, write their name in chat. Let us know who you're here to support. We are super, super glad to have you, and we are excited to get the show on the road here any minute. We're anticipating a good match tonight against Talledega College. Now, this is a team that we have not played before, so we don't have a lot of understanding as to what their mechanics are going to be. But what you do need to know is that in 4v4 crew battles, this first match set, this first team to earn all 12 stock, that is just the first point. Then we do it again. The first team to win best out of 3 in this format will be the winner of tonight's match. And then that'll affect how we are seeded in playoffs roughly 2 months down the line. So be sure to pay special attention to the overlays we have on the screen. That is going to be super helpful for you. But chat, how are you guys doing tonight? I see some love for Nick. I see some love for Caleb. Thank you guys for hanging out with us in chat. It's going to be a super, super fun night. If you are watching on CIU campus, make a little bit of noise in chat. Let us know that you're here. We're super glad to have you as well. We are super proud to be offering Super Smash Bros. Here at CIU Esports, and we're excited for the action. One thing I'd like to bring some clarity to is that in 4v4 crew battles in Smash Bros, we have a list of starting stages, and I have them written down right here behind me. You can't see them, but the list of starting stages that we have includes Battlefield, Small Battlefield, Town and City, Smashfield, and Pokemon Stadium 2. From there, we have a series of counter picks. So at the start of every battle will be from that list, and subsequent battles will be from the other list, which includes Final Destination, Kalos, and Bastion. So you can anticipate that being true of subsequent battles there. We are glad to have you in chat. My name is Crab Clown Jimmy, head coach of the program. We're going to take a short break before the battle begins, and we will be right back. right, Ram fam, we are ready to kick it off. Your first player for this first match is none other than Nick Smith on Hero against Talledega College's Dark Pit. Let's see how the action begins. There's a lot of analyzing that goes into the first few seconds of these matches, learning how the player moves, learning how the player lands. Do they prefer platforms? Do they prefer the bottom? Do they prefer juggling? There's a lot of information that we have to get in the first few seconds of this match. Dark Pit trying to hang on to the edge, trying to prevent Hero's recovery. And the first stock will go to Talledega College. You'll notice that as percentages get higher, it bears repeating for any new players or any non-Smash players in the chat. As percentages rise, the balloon physics take more shape, and players or characters are knocked further away with harder Smash attacks, and you'll see that. And we'll see an ending cinematic on some of those Smash attacks that will remove the character from play. And the whole point here is to knock them off the stage. They can fall, or they can be blasted a certain perimeter off the edge, left, right, or up, to earn that stock. And we see now that Talledega College's Dark Pit is well over 100%, so they are primed and ready to be knocked off. And we get the stock back. Well done, Nick, on Hero. Trading punches at this point. You can see Nick waiting for the right cluster of spells to appear. Those are randomized over time. And when he opens that menu, he uses some of his magic power, his MP there, and that will allow him to cast those spells and use different abilities. But every time the menu opens, a new cluster of spells will appear. Great stock for Nick. Good recovery. This is still anybody's game. The first player for both teams. 10 stock remaining for each team. Good recovery from Nick there. Well done. Oh, and shielded and returned. And Talledega College will earn the first 3 stocks in this first battle here. It would seem that Dark Pit has a tendency to hang out on the bottom platform, and as a weapon user, you don't see that as a typical stance. A lot of your weapon users, a lot of your sword users, some of your staff users in the Smash character lineup, they will prefer to hang out and fight from above. Sometimes they will fight on those platforms attacking downward because they have the reach. This Dark Pit player tended to hang out mostly on the bottom-most stage, and they would fight and juggle there and then edge guard a lot of the time. And Dark Pit seemed to be showing a little bit more skill in these moments as we are getting to know that. Now, the benefit of this first battle is that whoever on CIU's lineup will be going second will have the benefit of seeing how Dark Pit from Talledega College is playing. We have a little bit of understanding, whereas Nick, going into this, had to learn all of that stuff immediately and on the fly. And as we prime for the next battle here in just a few seconds, you will see at the very start, since Nick was able to take 2 solid stock off of Talledega College, a very close game, a very helpful maneuver, he was not 3 stocked. He earned stock 4 stock right up until the last one. So still a great presentation from CIU Ram Smash. But our second player will come in with full 3 stock, knowing that we have 9 stock left as a team. And their starting player, Talledega College's Dark Pit, will come in and self-destruct 2 times because we have already earned those stock from him. And of course, every time a battle begins, everyone's stock restocks to 3, and we have to ensure that that is made accurate by self-destructing and showcasing that that player only has 1 stock remaining, according to Nick Smith's hard work in the prior game. They are working on stage picks right now, and we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're back, and you get to see the debut of Ray Williamson on Zero Suit Samus against Talledega College's Dark Pit. You will see Dark Pit taking the dive here. He'll do it twice because Nick has already earned those 2 stock. And then they will emote, they will taunt, and the battle will begin. Ray on Zero Suit Samus here only needs to get that 1 stock, and this battle will be over, and it'll be an even game again. The 3rd battle will refresh everyone's stock and percentages, and it is just like starting over. CIU Rams with 9 stock remaining. Talledega College, with 10 stock remaining. Putting up a good fight here so far. Great return, great offensive return from Ray's Zero Suit. Good edge guarding from the air. Dark Pit from Talledega getting 1 more stock from CIU. But hanging on to that 108% right now. Very risky. 1 solid smash. Ray can have the stock we're all looking for. You see Dark Pit here hanging out on the bottom floor. Predictable behavior according to the last round we saw. Not a lot of jumping unless he's edge guarding. Jumping to platforms only to nickel and dime damage, it would appear. Good hit. Another stock to Talledega College. 155% on Dark Pit, hanging out on bottom level again. And Ray will take the final stock. 7 stock remaining for CIU Rams. 9 stock remaining for Talledega College. Well done, Ray. It's a wonderful opportunity for the second player to step in, you see, and begin identifying everything they've learned from that first battle. And Ray had that opportunity. Dark Pit was a strong pick from Talledega College and did a great job whittling down CIU's a couple of stock there. So we are going into Talledega College's second player, and we are already on CIU's second player with 7 stock remaining. Our second player only has 1 stock, of course, 7 stock total for the remainder of our team, and then 9 stock total for the remainder of Talledega College. Thank you guys for the huge encouragement in chat. We're glad to have you here. Thank you for hanging out to watch your CIU Esports Rams. Right now I'm looking at a variety of screens, and it looks like they are going through a litany of map banning, and it looks like Final Destination may be up, or Final Destination may be on what's being banned. I'm looking over my shoulder here. Counterpicks, Final Destination may be where we're landing here. So we may see that here in just a few minutes. Guys, if you are just new to the chat, if you're just new to the live stream, thank you for coming to hang out. I'm Crab Clown Jimmy, head coach of the CIU Esports program. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to be casting for you tonight here in the CIU Esports arena. It looks like Ray is getting ready to jump into this next battle. Let's go straight to the action. And it looks like Talledega College is bringing out a Mario player. You are going to see Zero Suit Samus self-destruct 2 times. Then they are going to taunt, and the battle will be underway.
Is that all?
Strong first start from Ray on Zero Suit. One of the benefits of Final Destination, as it applies to individual characters, is that there are no platforms here in this mode. And so players who rely on those platforms will sometimes be at a disadvantage. So as we saw Dark Pit in the previous battle, typically hanging out on the bottom level, here there are no options. Players will recover to the only level they have. Ray doing a great job edge guarding here against Mario. So close in the last 3 smashes of getting that first stock. You see Mario whipping out the cape, trying to deflect some of those projectiles. There was an example of that. And then using Flood, trying to spike. And the final stock will go to Talledega College. We have 6 stock remaining for CIU Ram Smash and 9 stock remaining for Talledega College, which means Talledega still has 3 players in their lineup. We know that their next player is going to be Mario with fresh 0% damage, 3 full stock, and we are transitioning into our 3rd player. And as I'm looking at map banning taking place right now in the chat, we will see in just a moment who that's going to be. But if you haven't already, like I've said over and over, be sure to follow us on socials. That's the best way you can support the work we're doing here at CIU Esports. Subscribe to us on YouTube for winning VOD replays and clips and highlights. We post all of that stuff on Instagram. We post all of that stuff on TikTok. And one of the best ways that you can support us is by buying merchandise off the website that we will drop in chat here in just a little bit as well. Right now, thank you so much for coming to support your CIU Ram Smash team. We are getting ready to go into our next battle. Our 3rd player from the CIU Ram Smash team against Talledega College's 2nd player, who is playing Mario, will be at the action here in just a moment. Welcome back to the action, Ram fam. We have our debut play from Malik Beaver showing up with Robin here. Another Fire Emblem character of the many on roster for Smash Bros. Ultimate. Malik was another highly recommended and welcome addition to the CIU Rams Smash team, recommended by his peers and a variety of others who've seen him work. And as you can see here, very deft, very agile, high game sense on this player. Good edge guarding from Talledega College's Mario, trying to prevent Malik's Robin from landing. Good spell there. What a recovery! What a recovery from Malik! And there is the first stock. Well done, Malik, grabbing Talledega College's first stock. Now, it is going to be hard to hang on to that 151%, as we've seen Mario putting in some work, but that does not stop us. That will not stop Malik from putting in the effort to put more damage on him to make the next stock even easier to get. A lot of players will forget that that fire spell lingers a little bit. You'll see a lot of players walk into a Talledega College getting that stock back. 8 stock overall remaining for Talledega, 5 remaining for CIU. Strong hits from Malik, strong hits. Holding his own, juggling Mario, preventing him from landing. Solid hit. Off stage, no less. Surgical precision from Malik Beaver on Robin. Excellent spell casting here. Apparently hard for Talledega College to predict. Mario being such a melee heavy character, not a lot of projectiles. They have the flood water pump, and of course the fireballs. But Mario is most effective up close when Robin can offer some damage, especially at the hands of Malik from far away. Very precise. What an offensive recovery. Well done, Malik. And the final stock, you saw it, chat. You saw it, Malik Beaver's debut. Slaying on Mario there. Now we have 5 stock remaining, CIU Rams, 6 stock remaining, Talledega College. Malik Beaver on Robin, debuting his talent right here in the CIU Esports Arena. What an amazing play. We all got a little bit quiet as we were watching that unfold. Malik's Robin player, again, being so apt, being so deft at casting spells from afar, and a lot of those have angles, a lot of those have delays, and they're not super fast. And so if Mario is recovering off stage, trying to recover back to the edge, Malik has time to lob slow moving spells that you can see coming that you just can't dart around. Now, players are currently going into the map banning sequence, and of course our counter picks, as we've listed here behind me, Final Destination, Kalos, and Bastion are the stages you can expect to see take place. We see you in chat. Thank you so much for the huge support for our players. We have loved seeing a strong debut from both Ray Williamson and Malik Beaver here at CIU Rams Esports. You see the stock remaining here. Coming up, it is a closer game. We are closing that gap. Talledega College putting in the work, showing two very strong rostered players right out the gate. But your CIU Rams Smash team is meeting them punch for punch. We will be back with the action here in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. And here we are. Talledega College's third character will be Hero. 5 stock remaining for CIU Rams Smash and 6 stock remaining for Talledega College. You will see Malik self-destruct one time. There's the taunt. Let's do this. Both long-range spellcasters here. Hero having a sword and some close melee options. Statistically, this should be a very even match. It's like both players are trying to predict and learn each other's rhythms. A lot of them sticking, well, Hero at least working and leaning heavily on his spells, his long-range spells. In response to the long-range spells we can anticipate from Malik's Robin. Excellent diagonal there. Good first stock. Well done, Malik. 0% taken nonetheless. This is suddenly an even game. Closing the gap. 5 stock remaining for both teams. Hollow Bastion offering one large platform in the center of the stage. Traditionally, you would see your sword users cling to that. Great spell from Malik there. Great edge guarding. And he'll miss. The next stock going to CIU. 5 stock remaining CIU Rams, 4 stock remaining Talledega College. And we're back to an even game, 0%, 0-0. Both of these players starting to play a little bit more aggressively, a little faster. Ending cinematic there. Didn't close, we got away with it. And that'll be the last one for CIU. Talledega College grabbing that last stock. It looks like 3 left for CIU Rams, 4 stock remaining for Talledega College. We saw a lot of good work there from Malik. We saw a lot of punch-for-punch trades in terms of stock, and you'll see that a lot. You'll see a player add a lot of percentage onto an opposing player, finally knock them off the stage after having earned several, a high percentage of damage themselves. Now, what's important to know is that on one of those stocks, Malik had taken no damage on his Robin character. And so it was very important to see him begin fighting, and that Hero started learning, starting adapted to what they were seeing and what they were working with right before our very eyes. How's your day? Thanks for the huge love. Big Des, thank you for popping in here. First time chatter. Uh, Minor age, glad to have you. Squirrel is someone's dad. Gecko, we see you there. Thank you guys so much for coming to support your CIU Esports Rams Smash team as we prepare for what's going to be CIU's fourth and final character, team captain, Caleb Phillips on Bear and Bird. You love to see it. This guy performs super well under pressure. Just ask anyone. He really, really locks in, headphones on, a heart of gold. Certainly does a great job leading our team. Had a good example to follow after the fall 2023 season. You're about to see some really, really hard work that has been put in by this player. And we can't wait to show you that right here at CIU Ram Smash. We will be joining back in the action here in just a minute. Welcome back to the action. We are excited to show you Caleb Phillips on banjo and kazooie. Now, Talledega College needs to self-destruct. They're dancing around a little bit, making me nervous. They know what to do. Once he gets back on stage, we'll see that taunt. There it is. Let the battle begin. One thing we noticed about Caleb Phillips in the fall of 2023, as a new freshman player to the team, the first inaugural Smash team ever, the first team in CIU Esports history, he really locks in for these NACE games. And there is that first Wonder Wing to give us that point we know and love so quick. Something for which he is incredibly known. That is that Wonder Wing final smash there at the end to get that final stock, to bring it back to an even game. You can probably hear them all laughing in here right now because they were anticipating that. He will juggle you off the edge and he will Wonder Wing you off, one of his many successful strategies. We got to see it take place right here. If you were watching with us last semester, it's just something that we enjoy seeing time and time again. You can hear the Smash team over in the corner is celebrating that super good success. Of course, Talledega College putting in a super, super strong fight, and we want to give them the credit for their hard work as well. But CIU Ram Smash means to win, and we are here to do just that. As they get ready to decide their last character, well, rather, the last pick, the counter pick for the last battle here, you are going to watch the very, very last battle for this first match set. Whoever wins, who finishes the first 3 stock here, will win the first point, and that is our first of 3. We will go into another 12 stock versus 12 stock battle, and you'll see that unfold under your very eyes here. Project Dream, thank you so much for coming in to hang out. Thank you guys for supporting your CIU Ram Smash. We will be back in just a minute. Welcome back to the action, Ram fam. We have a 3 stock remaining versus 3 stock remaining. We have Bayonetta from Talledega College. against Banjo and Kazooie, Caleb Phillips, team captain, CIU Ram Smash. Wonder Wing recovery, and an egg grenade. A solid Wonder Wing hit. Even percentages all of a sudden. Both players know what's in stock here. First stock, CIU Rams, well done, Caleb. 2 remaining for Talledega College, 3 remaining for CIU Ram Smash. Well-timed recovery. Great detonation on the egg grenade. Is that a broken shield? Not yet. Two stock remaining for CIU Rams, 2-2. A solid Wonder Wing. And a follow-up Wonder Wing that would miss. Both players recover. Almost got the spike there. Bayonetta will recover. Bayonetta looking for that offstage juggle. Not enough damage to keep Banjo up in the air. Well-timed punch from Bayonetta. Struggling to hang on to her 131%. And now it's an even game. Ram Fam, put your hands together. 1 stock remaining for Talledega College and 1 stock remaining for CIU Ram Smash. Well-timed detonation on the egg grenade. Another solid Wonder Wing hit. Both players looking for a solid smash to get the other to the air. Both using their most powerful attack and missing. The self-detonation on the egg. Almost had it. Fair recovery from Bayonetta, Talledega College. And Talledega College will take this first match point from CIU. Excellent effort by Caleb Phillips, team captain. What an amazing battle. That was close. Everyone was watching very, very close. Got very, very quiet here in the CIU esports arena. And as we get ready to reset, our match is not over. That is just the first point for Talledega College. And if you were watching like I was, you'll notice just how close we were. Now, both teams are getting ready to reset. That was the first 12 stock, and we were so close. Well done, Ram Smash. You saw how hard they were working. Guys, show them some encouragement in that chat. They are slaying it. What a great first impression. What a great first demonstration of their hard work this semester already. Now, both teams are getting ready to reset. This means that they can exchange their order. They do not have to offer their player order in the same order that you just saw. They can shuffle that around a little bit to keep it fresh. And good teams will do that. Some teams will do a reverse psychology and they'll keep the same roster. That's okay too. We all have a different strategy as it pertains to how we want to mess with the other team's mental. What's also important to know is that now is the point that players can actually exchange characters. So if any of our players, and we do, many of our players are good at multiple characters, they will have the opportunity to swap to that character, and that character will be the character that they keep for the remainder of this 12 stock battle. And that's what's true. This is a best out of 3, and we have the opportunity to tilt it back our way because that was a super, super close game. I am super proud of these gentlemen, and you should be too, because your CIU Rams Smash team has put in the work, and they are killing it tonight. They are getting ready to decide on the starting stage. As I mentioned earlier, those starting stages are Battlefield, Small Battlefield, Town and City, Smashville, and Pokemon Stadium 2. And you will get to see which one of those stages are selected between them. And it looks like Town and City, according to the chat, may be their first one. We don't know which players are coming yet, but it looks like they're getting ready. Are we going to do a lag test this time? I just heard a big fat no on the lag test. It looks like we are getting ready to jump back in. Same server, same people, possibly new characters. We'll find out here in just a second. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the action, Ram fam, and you see Talledega College starting with Dark Pit, rather. And Malik Beaver coming out strong with Robin. I would have to say that Dark Pit seemed to show the stronger aptitude for character play out of the 4. And what's true about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is that this game is not regulated or even balanced for regulated esports use. So what you're seeing here is an imbalanced game, a well-made and a wonderfully popular game that is imbalanced in terms of character versus character gameplay. There are some characters, that is to say, that are just better against other characters. And you can see some of those lineups unfold right here before you. Dark Pit is a higher tiered character, as is Robin. So you can see some really aggressive gameplay here on the parts of both characters. Percentages are even, stocks are even, aggressive starting gameplay. Now we have the benefit in this second game of knowing how Dark Pit is playing. We expect Dark Pit to hang out on the bottom level of this stage and to use those platforms as a safety net for falling attacks. The first stock will go to Talledega College as Malik prepares to get that stock back. Good recovery there from the lead. Excellent spell casting to ensure that recovery. Another stock for Talledega College. Dark Pit showing a lot of promise there, and a broken shield. Setting him up for a dazed push to the edge and a smash attack. Of course, Robin had low, getting that stock back there, Robin had low percentage, so he was not going to be as squishy against that attack, and Dark Pit knew that. We can't, a good player is not going to let another dazed player just sit there untouched. Pushing to the edge and working on their hardest smash attack was a wise move on their part, just ineffective in light of the circumstances. The third stock will go to Talledega College. Dark Pit showing some aggressive gameplay there. 10 stock remaining, 9 stock remaining rather, for CIU Rams, and 11 stock remaining for Talledega College. They are working hard to keep up their score, but we saw this in the last battle. Your CIU Rams Smash knows how to overcome this. Welcome in, Official Super Sigma. Glad to have you guys here. Not quite universal. Glad to have you in the chat. Thank you for showing up to support your CIU Ram Smash. We saw this in the last battle. We saw Dark Pit behaving exactly like this, and we know how to respond to him. We were going to try something different. We did not know Dark Pit was coming out until Dark Pit came out, and that's important to say because we saw Malik watching this game last battle and now getting to face Dark Pit one-on-one at the very, very beginning, and he did earn 1 stock there, but Dark Pit had the advantage. Had a stage with a flat base and some protective platforms overhead. We really know that there's a lot of work left to do here, and you'll see in just a second who is next for the CIU roster, knowing that we have 9 stock remaining. Glad to have you guys in chat. I'm seeing a lot of pleases for your name shouts. I'll tell you what, follow us on Instagram. We'll talk about you there a little bit. Love you, mean it. Thank you for hanging out. Glad you're hanging out in chat. We're having a good time. We are picking stages right now, and the battle will begin here in just a second. Now, something you need to know that everyone should know is that CIU Rams Esports is always recruiting. Rocket League, Overwatch 2, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, always recruiting. It looks like the action is going to kick off here in just a second. Let's get back to the main screen, see the action. If you have questions about CIU Rams Esports, you want to talk to Crab Clown Jimmy about your spot on the team, you let me know. Hit me up in Discord or Instagram. We'll talk about it here in a second. Let's go battle. Watch out. All right, and the battle has begun. Talledega College getting rid of their previously earned stock by Malik. Final destination battle here with Captain Caleb Phillips on banjo and kazooie, bear and bird, we now like to say. Solid Wonder Wing. A solid long-range Wonder Wing from Caleb. A good follow-through there, self-detonation, and another Wonder Wing for that stock. He'll get it. He'll get it. One step closer to an even game. 9 stock remaining for CIU Ram Smash, 10 stock for Talledega. Caleb hanging on to that 140%. Banjo and Kazooie have a reliable return, or a reliable recovery that Caleb has learned and mastered. Great detonation. Another. Great dodge on the arrows from Caleb's banjo. Dark Pit playing slow, waiting. A good hit. Dangerous, precarious moment there. Eligible for a punish and got away. Blocked Wonder Wing. That was a good opportunity. Caleb was right to pursue it. Dark Pit just deft enough to block it in time. And there it is. Great job, Captain Caleb, on banjo and kazooie, getting that stock back. 9 stock remaining for Talledega College and 8 stock remaining for CIU Ram Smash. Welcome back to the action. Caleb showing us exactly what he's made out of. He has learned to time those Wonder Wings so well, and Dark Pit knew that he was at a disadvantage in that wide open space with Banjo and Kazooie, who has a huge range with those with the egg grenades, and of course with the long range Wonder Wing. Huge benefit, and of course a huge advantage there over Dark Pit, who's obviously a good player. So this was a well-earned stock for your CIU Ram Smash team. We are glad to have you guys here. I am glad you are enjoying this match as much as I am. As we said, this 12 stock versus 12 stock battle is our second of 3. The first team to get to 3 points will win this match set and will win the match of tonight's NACE Week 1 here at CIU Ram Smash. I am your host, Crab Clown Jimmy, and it is my delight and my pleasure to be commentating for you for this match. Thank you guys for your huge support of our friends and our huge support of our students. If you didn't know, Columbia International University as a 4-year, fully accredited Christian college where we educate students from a biblical worldview to impact the nations with the message of Christ. And that is who we are. That is what we're about. And we use esports to that end. So if you are in chat today, welcome to the party. We're glad to have you. The action will be picking up here in just a minute or two, so don't go nowhere. We'll see you in a minute. Welcome back to the party, team. You have Talledega College with Mario in a hard hat against team captain Caleb with Bear and Bird. He will self-destruct one time to award Talledega College the stock they've already earned. They will do a little dance. They will get down. Solid Wonder Wing again from Banjo and Kazooie. It is a hard move from which to recover. That was almost a stock. Great precision on the eggs. Great recovery from Mario, Talledega College. Really deserves to be said. The odds were against him in that moment. He made it. He dropped the spring on him for another Wonder Wing. What a good play. Can we toss him off? There we go. Suddenly an even game. 8 stock remaining for both. Caleb's Banjo and Kazooie hanging on to over 100 damage at this point. 100% rather. Mario looking to spike with Flood. Well timed smash there And a deflected egg grenade that wasn't detonated. Banjo just being the disruptor now. Mario trying to time that cape attack. Swing and a miss. Look this way, Mario. All right, another swing and a miss. Mario's back. As you can see, as that percentage gets higher, that percentage gets darker. Characters soar a little further after these harder attacks. There's a big one. And a spike. Can he make that back? He cannot. There's another stock for CIU Rams. Well done, Caleb. Almost 200% damage. Well over 200% here. Mario trying to use Flood. Oh, we couldn't recover, and that's the effect of Flood. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It just pushes. That water is like lead level heavy. If it hits you, it just pushes you out of pocket. If you are expecting that second jump or that third jump, it is just hard to count on that happening. Right now we have an even game right up until I said it. Well done, Caleb Phillips on Banjo and Kazooie. Mario showed up to work with a hard hat, but Banjo ate his lunch. We hope that you're enjoying the action so far. We have a 7-point lead over Talledega College with just 6 stock remaining. The boys are having a good time. You know what? Caleb gets to come back out again. He's ready to party. He just had a whole battle full of Mario, hanging on to like 200,000% because evidently Mario was shaking him down for a good time over here. But we're getting ready to go into the next battle. We get to see who the next opponent is that Talledega College is going to show us, and they are putting up a darn good fight. If you're from Talledega College in the chat right now, you are working hard. Thank you so much for making this battle such a good one. We love working against opponents just like you who showed up to work with a hard hat, no less. Hey, if we didn't tell you already, CIU is recruiting for all titles: Rocket League, Overwatch, and Smash Bros. If you want to talk about that, let me know. We have positions opening up all the time, and if we get more students than we have positions, we'll create a second team. We're running 2 Rocket League teams right now, 2 Overwatch teams right now, and we would love to have a second Smash team. So if you're into it and you're good at it, you can't just be better than your friends. You know what I'm saying? You have to be like really good at it. We would love to trial you and give you an opportunity to do that. Now, credit where credit's due. All of this stream was put together, all of these videos, all of these overlays was put together by one of our very own esports players, CIU student, Rocket League Gold player, Overwatch Blue player, Zach Snook. We like to say, let Snook cook. I can't word good right now. I'm on camera and everything. Is this battle going to start, or I got to keep saying stuff? Anyway, the production team is CIU students. All of our graphics, that comes from Zach Snook, one of our players. I love him. I appreciate him. I hope you appreciate him too. What's up? Official Super Signa, what do you need? Listen, you guys DM me later in Discord. We'll talk about important stuff. Guys, we're having a good time here. There's a lot of players looking over my shoulder. There's one right over here. Okay, I don't know what to do right now. I'm increasingly insecure. Hey, we'll be back here in just a minute. The battle's well underway. Watch out for that bearded guy back there. He's a little bit untrustworthy and dangerous. I hear he's going, I don't know what to say next. Hey, let's go to the game. Come on. Game on, Ram fam. We have Captain Caleb with Banjo and Kazooie against Talledega College's Hero. Now we'll have to self-destruct 2 times, I believe, to make this an even fight. There he goes the second time. they will emote, taunt rather, and then they will begin. Now, one thing that's true about this battle here is that when CIU Rams smash scrimmages or practices, they often scrim and practice against one another. So Caleb rightfully knows how to play against good hero players because we have a good hero player on the team, Nick Smith. We can see him here in a little bit, unless Caleb continues to dominate here. A solid Wonder Wing. Now Caleb is at a severe disadvantage. He doesn't have the time or the stocks to get to know how this player plays with hero. Everything can end quickly and suddenly with one stock remaining. So he knows his goal is to at least get one stock off there. But if I know Caleb, and I think I knew a little bit, there's one. He's trying to get more than one. We'll see your Rocket League team. Thank you, JJ, for coming out tonight. Love you, mean it. Our Rocket League team just finished their scrim. We have a big game in front of us right now. Wonder Wing off the edge. He was hooked on the ledge there. Great detonation from Caleb. Ooh, long range spells coming out from Hero. We saw he favored this in the previous battle, the previous match set. He queued up and misfired boom, it looks like. And what a spike. Can he recover? He does. 2 stock for team captain Caleb. Oh no, and a self-destruct. A little bit of regret, but no less of a good time. Well done, Caleb. Getting your 2 stock off of Talledega College. You've got 6 stock remaining for CIU Rams and 4 stock remaining for Talledega College. Guys, we are doing a great job here. This is a super, super talented team against our team. I love to see the evenly matched teams. This is a good time for everyone. Talledega College performing very, very well. You guys should be very, very proud. CIU Rams Smash coming to work, though. Only our 2nd semester using this team. Or second semester offering this team. This is the first time this team has played in an official regulated match. So this is a really, really big deal, and I'm super, super proud of them. If you're a mom or dad or a friend out there, you should be proud of them as well. They work hard. They come in here 3 and 4 nights out of the week to ensure that they do this well. They have opportunities to pray with one another. They hang out with one another. They hold each other accountable. This is what teamwork's all about. All of these guys are working on their 1% gains. All of them have goals. When I've challenged them as a coach and they have come up with these gains on their own, they want to make 5 1% adjustments in their systems, in their routines, in order to get progressively better over time. Just like an airplane pilot, if he changes the direction of that airplane by 1 degree after a long time, he is going in a completely different direction. And that's what our team is doing with some of these minor changes, these 1% changes. And after the match is over, we'll have the opportunity to hear from one of our CIU Rams Smash players for an interview. So be sure that you don't go anywhere. Be sure that you come back in here and you watch these guys tell you what's up, what they're working on. Mine are aged 14. I love you, friend. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to our chat. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to them. They've actually paused the game so I can tell you this. Mine are aged 14. God loves you, and we do too. Back to the action. Welcome back to the action, Ram fam. We have Talledega College with Hero and Ray Williamson. Zero Suit Samus. Talledega College goes to self-destruct a couple of times here, awarding us the stocks we had earned with Caleb in the last battle. Looking very, very favorable for CIU right now, but we can't call it one. We all know that. This is a good team, and they won the last match point. Now is our opportunity to get this last stock off of Hero. Again, Ray knows Hero all too well. He battles alongside of a good Hero player, Nick Smith. These are all moves that he sees on the daily. Oh. Was that, did he self-destruct? He self-destructed. You've got a lot of shrugging shoulders here because Ray is going to get total credit for that stock with that stock with that self-destruct. That was highly unanticipated. What a remarkable move. We saw something like this last semester, but we actually had a stock in our favor, and Nick did this same move to win the match. But this hero from Talledega College only had the one stock remaining. Now, sometimes you can live through the self-destruct. Am I right, Nick? Can you sometimes survive it? You can never survive it, he said. So this was absolutely, must have been a mistake. It must have been a mispick from the spell list. What do you think?
It was 100%. That guy feels so bad right now. I feel for him because I've done that.
Well said, well said. Sometimes those things happen. And you know what, Talledega College hero player, you were working hard, you were putting in the work. We all get the misclick, we understand. It did cost you a stock this time, but listen, we know you're a good player. Hang in there. CIU Ram Smash is ready to get these next three stock. Ray Williamson on Zero Suit Samus putting in the hours. We are waiting to see exactly if their final player will repeat the character from last time, or if we will see a new character. But you know, Ray on Zero Suit is going to be here in just a second. Listen here, official Super Sigma loves Nick Smith, and I do too. You guys in chat, you know how to party, you know what's what. Nick is a good guy. He loves Jesus. He's studying about Jesus. He wants to teach people about Jesus. One of the cool things we have about CIU esports players right here. Now, the action will be here in just a second. I'm done yammering. We'll see you back in just a minute. Here we go, Ram fam. Final character for Talledega College. Their Bayonetta player swapping out for Terry. A proper fighting character from a proper fighting game. Now redeveloped with balloon physics that Smash Bros. Ultimate is known for, and a solid plant from Ray. Move combo he's come to rely on and execute well. A plant and a smash or a plant and a juggle. Solid plant and a solid juggle from Ray on Zero Suit. And the first stock will go to Talledega College. but it was earned no less. Another stock to Talledega College. Both of these characters being faster-paced characters. A solid juggle from Ray on Zero Suit. Ray trying to bait out that go power. He'll recover, but he's in a bad position at the moment. Good setup, a good smash. Good edge guarding. Talledega College will recover on Terry. Terry utilizing that block after that smash. And he'll recover, ending cinematic, said no. That time he will go. Terry from Talledega College getting 3 stock off of Ray, but having to earn it no less. Now it is suddenly an even game. Like I said, you can get a little ahead in this game and suddenly find yourself in a position where it is an even game again. This is just like when the game started. Just like when the game started. 3 stock remaining for CIU, 3 stock remaining for Talledega College. And there is some predictability in this next match. You know who we have coming up next? Nick Smith. Nick Smith serving as anchor on CIU Ram Smash. Will he come out with Hero? Will he come out with another character? So far, the Bayonetta character came out as Terry, right? So came out as a different character, and that's okay. These match sets you can swap over, like I said earlier, and Bayonetta character came out with Terry. Their anchor player coming out with a new player. And what we're about to see is another battle for the ages, just like it was in the last game. An even match going into the final character is just not super typical, at least in our experience so far. So we are super, super excited to see what's about to take place. I keep glancing over my shoulder here to see if they're ready, because I know that they're ready. I'm ready for it. You're ready for it. It is going to be a super, super big fight. Now, our Overwatch team just arrived to the arena moments ago. They're getting ready for their scrimmage here in just a bit. But we have one battle remaining, and I can't wait to show it to you. Stick around. It's going to be a good time. Welcome back to the action, Ram Fam. We have Nick Smith on Hero and Talledega College on Terry. Two very strong anchors for this match set. Just like last time, it comes down to these three stock versus their three stock. And a spike and an edge guard. First stock will go to Talledega College. Great edge guarding with their Terry player. Great recovery from Hero. Another stock will go to Talledega College. Great spell casting and a good recovery, a good spike from Nick, awarding CIU a stock. 2 remaining for Talledega, 1 remaining for CIU. Great combos from Hero. Almost baited him into that one, but Terry read it. Surprise recovery there from Hero. Not going to the ledge, but jumping right back onto the platform. And the final stock will go to Talledega College. And they will win the second match set out of the 3, but not without having earned it. I'm proud to say that your CIU Ram Smash put forth their best effort tonight and did an amiable job, a great job against this opponent, and I'm super, super proud of them. In just a moment, one of their players is going to join me in a chair right over here. We're going to talk about that and just kind of bring ourselves up to speed on exactly what we saw, how we're going to plan for the next one, and we're just super, super proud of their hard work tonight. I hope that you're proud of them because I'm proud of them. A lot of hard work came down to the final player and the final stock on both match sets. Now, this means that both points out of the best of 3 will go to Talledega College and they will win this one, but that does not mean we are down or out. We have a lot more games coming up every Thursday at 7 o'clock, and we are proud to have that available for you right here on CIU Twitch. And in just a moment, we will have someone from the Smash team join me, and we will be right back for a fun interview. All right, Ram fam, I have here with me Malik Beaver, first-time team member here for CIU Ram Smash, also a dual athlete running on our track team. We're so thankful that Coach Thompson and Coach Sparks allowed us to share him, this highly talented guy. Malik, tell us a little bit about this battle. What was a highlight moment for you?
To be honest, I wasn't expecting to take as many spots as I did. This is my first time actually doing the tournament. And I feel like Robin was at a disadvantage in a lot of these cases and matches, but just practice. So I put my training to the test and came out good. So
You had a couple of really, really great moments. You were showcasing your skills specifically against Dark Pit and Hero. You're casting spells with such a unique precision. Tell us a little bit about the character. This is the first time any of our viewers have really seen a good Robin in action. Tell us about the meter. How do you aggregate? How does that meter fill up? And what spell options do you have for this character?
gotcha. So Robin is very unique because he uses a lot of resources, and there's 4 of them that has bulks, and they run out every time you use them. So
Okay.
it's just managing resources, almost like Hero. Hero has a couple of spells, but Robin loses his for a short duration. So if I'm not careful with how I use my sword or when I use spells, I could be in a bad position and
Okay.
just turn the whole game around for me. But just managing it, just paying attention to what I can use and what I can't at a certain point, usually gets me in a good position and keeps me in a good position. So.
Well said, well said. Now, since it's your first semester with us, and we hope to have you back for so many more, you're such a good player. The team has been so excited about having you. We've talked about you for a long time, even since we started this, even last semester, our former players, talking about you, Malik, talking about you. Glad to have you. Thank you for being willing to be a part of this team. You're going to help us achieve great things, just like the other players are, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of them. What is one thing that you're going to be working on this week and next week to improve?
Being more patient. I was getting a little nervous and I was rushing a little bit, but just being patient and relax and play it the way I used to play it. So just not letting competition get into my head too much.
Well said. And as a dual athlete, you'll have a lot of experience there. It just looks a little bit different in this arena than it would out at track, field, and events. So I'm thankful for you. Thank you for your heart. Thank you for your mind. Ram fam, that wraps it up for us tonight. Thank you for hanging out for our Smash game. We did lose to Talledega College 0-2, but we worked really, really hard. I'm proud of them. You should be proud of them. Be sure to join us Monday nights at 7 o'clock for Rocket League, Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock for, 7 o'clock. Everything's at 7 o'clock. Tuesday night, 7 o'clock for Overwatch, and Thursday night, 7 o'clock for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. My name's Crab Clown Jimmy, head coach of the program and your commentator. This guy is Malik. We'll see you next week.